Hello everybody, Drew here, tip of the Mid Flips, where I'm a stay-at-home dad and a part-time eBay reseller. In every video, there is a giveaway. So if you'd like to get entered, like the video, leave a comment, and if you'd like to see who won the last video giveaway, stick around to the end of the video, and I haven't decided yet, or done the little spinny wheelie thingy yet, so I don't even know who won yet. I'll figure that out when I edit. Thank you to everybody who watched the last video. I assumed it was going to do well because I hadn't made a video in a long time, so probably a lot of my subscribers would be like, oh, what's Ruben up to, da-da-da-da. I didn't anticipate a flood of new subscribers. Got like 60 new subscribers, so welcome to all the new subscribers. It felt good to make a video, edit a video. I think I can fit it back into my schedule and make all this stuff work again. So I don't know. Can't make any promises, but this is going to be 2 videos I film in the same week, so maybe the wheels are back on. I did already have 2 DoorDash orders this morning, and good ones, because I made 20 bucks, and the total time from leaving my house, doing all of it, and coming back was around 20 minutes. 20, 25 minutes, somewhere in there, and I made 20 bucks. Easy peasy. I come back home, I go back to work, I talk to you folks. And to those of you who may be new to just this video, I'm going to pull some orders, talk about my life, talk about eBay. If you like it, you like it. People tend to have their opinions, but overwhelmingly positive. One of the big comments, repetitive comments I got in the last video was about my hair, because it is quite luxurious and fluffy and long. And good morning, Blackbeard. Thinks he's a rock star, so he definitely has to come say hi every time. It's not me like, oh, I want to grow my hair out, or I don't know. It was a realization that the hair on the top of my head is not going to last much longer. And I went, you know what? If I'm going to grow my hair out ever again, this might be the last time. You know, if I cut this hair off and try to grow it out again, I might look a little bit like Hulk Hogan. No thank you, brother. First 2 things going out are boat parts. Who's What's It for $4.66 plus shipping, and 2 dingle hoppers, $8.18 plus shipping. The boat parts, if I could just get a supply of those once a year, I would be doing very well, because I would list for about 2 weeks solid, and then I would do nothing till the next year. It would be awesome. Next thing going out, everybody's favorite location, A1A Beachfront Avenue. It is U.S. military issue flashlight. It's in okay condition. It's missing a lens cover. I don't know if it worked or not. I don't remember. And let's see. I guess I could expand it and actually read and see if it did. Untested. So I probably didn't have whatever type of battery sitting around, and I said I don't care, because that came in a Mikhail mystery box. To those of you who don't know, Mikhail mystery boxes are boxes of inventory my friend Mikhail used to send me, because he just had an overflow of stuff, and he would just, for the price of shipping, say, I'm gonna donate this stuff, but I'll send it to you if you pay the shipping. And it worked out very well many times. Some of it would trash, some of it would end up my garage sale, some of it would get sold for $14.99 free shipping. And speaking of Mikhail, Mikhail started years after me a YouTube channel documenting his reselling. He eclipsed me so fast. And I haven't watched not just YouTube TV, resell TV. I haven't been watching TV. Like, that's how little extra time I have. And I went and checked his channel out. I don't know. Let me just look real quick. It's called Resale Mania. So if you've not subscribed to Mikhail, give him a sub. Yeah. By far eclipsed me. He is almost to 9,000 subscribers already. And I am honest enough to admit that I hate that. I don't hate that for Mikhail. I love that for Mikhail. I hate that I worked really hard, got to where I was at. I'm a jealous person. I'm not going to beat around the bush about it. I am jealous of how well his channel's doing. He must be doing something right. So go check him out. Not almost 9,000. Go Mikhail. Another comment I got was from Diggity Thrift Dog. I like that. Hot diggity dog.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
Possible video idea, a montage of your best sales for over the summer. I think that's a pretty good idea. If you would like to see that video, let me know in the comments. Next up is a Cassette D4. It is Firehouse by Firehouse, which when I was listening to this for a split second, I thought this was, I didn't really think, but I was like, is that Bruce Jenner? From afar, tell me that's not Bruce Jenner. Not trying to mock that lovely lady right there. $8.99 free shipping. That will go medium mail. Like I said, the cassettes, I should have had, I think, a higher threshold, but still, $8.99 free shipping. This won't go medium mail, actually. Under 4 ounces, what is it called? USPS priority. No, not priority. No, USPS ground advantage. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. It took me a long time. I turned the camera off. Is actually, in most cases, cheaper than medium mail. Because the base for medium mail is more expensive than the base for USPS ground advantage. Next up, A1 is a vintage brown rotary phone. Right here. I got this at the very beginning of the summer. I think I paid $5 for it. The cord is cut, which, why? Why would you do that? I'm assuming they had it just as display, but why? I don't understand why people are stupid. There's so many better options than being stupid, but people choose to be stupid. $18.99 plus shipping. Speaking of rotary phones, though, check this out. This was one of the finds of the summer, and again, somebody had to do something and then ruin my life, because this is like a $300 phone if it works. $300 to $500. That's about as good as it gets with rotary phones. There are other models, but this one specifically in this like pinkish color. I got it at a charity sale. It's one of those things where it's very big, takes over our whole fairground, and so I'm filling bags and bags and bags of stuff. This year, not so much, a couple bags, but I just kind of toss them a 20 whenever I am filling up a bag. So I don't know. In actuality, probably less than $5 I paid for this thing. No clue though. It's not individually priced, but probably around $5. But somebody at some point modified it to have these clippy things, which I don't know, whatever. But this style phone, it's got a weird, I'll try to put a picture up, not here, here. It's like this white box, and it has like a weird plug type situation. If I can find one and rewire it, even then, I still can't test it. Because for one, I don't have a home phone line. For two, if I find some of the home phone line, they're not gonna have like a weird white pluggy thing, but they do make an adapter. So if I rewire it, put the plug on, all of that, but that takes time, effort, risk that I might not even work still. Instead, what I probably will do and should do is list it for less money. I mean, I'll make mine the cheapest one. Untested, as is, and if it sells for $100, it sells for $100. I paid $5 for it. Great. Somebody else can do the other stuff. And actually, that brings me to another comment I had multiple times, but the one I selected is from CBS Daigle, maybe? Or maybe it's CB Stagel, or it's CBSD Agle. I don't know. How nice to see you again. Great job on the fence. That must have taken a serious amount of time. And it did not take a serious amount of time, because what I did was I calculated how much money I would lose by doing it myself. Because if I did it myself, it was going to take me multiple weeks. And so that's a lot of income to lose. And then I had somebody come and give me a bid, and for about $1,500 more than it would have cost to do it myself, as far as like the loss of income. I also would probably had to hire somebody to help me. For about $1,500 more than it would have cost me to do it myself, someone came and did it in like 3 days. Like to save money, would have liked to save that money, but sacrificing 2 weeks of my summer for $1,500, I said, let's just get it done. And it's done, and I love it. Just if only my kids would now go in the backyard. They'd rather sit on the porch. I gotta put them in there and put a lock on it. That'll work. Next up is a book that it's one of those things, and you'll probably know this, some items you send out offers on week after week after week after week. I don't know if they're going to the same person. I really don't know, but this one finally sold, and it sold for full price. It is a I almost forgot. It's a book. It's a first edition Tom Brown's Field Guide to Wilderness Survival. Let's see. In my book section, you see is, these are some donatable clothes. It's very sparse. It is down here, and I hate when the garage is messy. It drives me crazy. But who made it messy? Me. Who's got to clean it up? Me. Am I going to do that? Probably not. But that right there, keep an eye out for this. This is a hot item. I'm not saying you will find it, but Tom Brown's Field Guide to Wilderness Survival. And in general, these survival, homesteady type books do pretty well. But that one, $32.99 free shipping. No clue where I got it, but it's a book, so less than $1 for sure. Next up, ooh, twice in one day, and another sale came in. Cool beans. And actually for Wednesday, fantastic sales. I got like 12 orders going out. Everybody's favorite location, A1A. It is 3 Techie Mac golf club grips. These also came in a Mikhail mystery box, so cost of goods less than $1. Took a pretty extreme offer. I think I had to list them $14.99, $10 free shipping. And then we got a doodad, literally it's just a chunk of metal, $15.24 plus shipping. I love the boat parts. It has slowed down a bunch, but as you see, it's still got 3 or 4 of them going out today. But, you know, that happens. I had more of them listed. I have less of them listed now. That's a good thing, because that means they sold. And in the last video, I sold a Dockin cassette, which I now know is pronounced Dockin, thanks to Rolling with the Stones. Dockin rhymes with rockin'. Glad to see you back. Well, I'm back and rockin' and rollin'. D4 Dockin Tooth and Nail. And unfortunately, this is actually going out to the same buyer of the last cassette. And unfortunately, because they are free shippers, and if they would have combined them in the same order, I would have saved money, therefore make mo money. Mo money, mo money, mo money. $7.99 free shipping on that one. And then we got a doodad going for $12.40 plus shipping. Actually, I had like 6 of those. That is the last one. So that makes me sad because that means they were selling well. And I was getting, what did I just say? $12.40 plus shipping when my boat parts were cost of goods. I honestly, I have no idea, but it was sub 50 cents per item. It's insane. And then that order that came in just last, A2 is 2 Sesame Street cassettes. These ones right here. And no, I am not like a cassette selling master or obsessed with selling cassettes. I just sometimes get a bunch of a thing, and then I'm a professional at that thing. And then I get a bunch of a different thing, and I become a professional at that thing. Never pigeonhole yourself. That's what it's called, right? Pigeonhole? Yeah, pigeonhole yourself into a niche. Let me rephrase that, because that's terrible advice. In my type of reselling ability, area, sourcing, don't pigeonhole yourself into a niche. Now, if you can niche down on a good product and you can get a steady flow of that product, then yes, do that. But how many people can actually do that outside of books? Blech. Yes, I like to sell books. I like to sell this many books. I like to have this shelf full. I don't want to be a bookseller, because then I would have to have a warehouse. Or clothes. I hate selling clothes. But that's one that almost anybody can get a steady flow of. But would I want to do that? No. But if you do, great. Have your knowledge be very, very, very detail-oriented to that specific subject. All of your shipping and all that set up very specific and repetitive. That's when you can niche down. But to say I'm going to niche down on rotary phones, never. That's not going to happen. I guess I don't really know what my point was there. Do I ever? And then I had one other comment that I thought was worth talking about from Podunk Picker. I cross-list my items. Do you say cross-list or cross-post? I say cross-post, but both are saying the same thing. But which one do you do? I cross-list my items, and this helps as eBay is not the only item in my basket. I did do that. Thank you for the comment. I did that with Mercari when Mercari added their like AI automated cross-posting tool. The only problem, and I should go back and try, is that I think my store was just too big. It wasn't allowing me to just integrate my entire store. So I was having to do it item by item, which takes time, effort. So what I did is I did my 100 most expensive items, and that took me like a day. So it wasn't nothing. It took time. It only ended up yielding like, I don't know, 5 sales in the 6 months that the 100 were up there. 100 is not a lot of items. So it wasn't really, in my opinion, worth giving up that day that I could have just listed 20 more items that could have sold through eBay. So I don't know. Maybe Macari's just not the one. If it was 2 of us, like if I was I'm always very jealous of the reselling couples, because when you can divide the duties and the listing is always getting done, but then the other stuff is always getting done, like ordering supplies and taxes, preparation, and all that kind of stuff, where you don't have to stop one part of the business to continue the other part of the business, or to dive into a different part of the business. Someone can be listing while someone's sourcing, all that. I'm always very jealous of that, because that's perfect. Perfect. But do you guys cross-post, cross-list? If you do, which platforms? How do you do it? Do you pay for a service like List Perfectly? Blech. Nothing against List Perfectly. I'm not paying out money, and this is not against anybody that uses it. Go for it. You run your business, and I'll tell you this a million times. You run your business however you want. But for me, the extra dollars to pay for a service, and then I still have to put in a bunch of time because it doesn't seamlessly integrate. If it was seamless, I would pay so much money. Where I go, yes, I would like to list on this site and this site and this site, and it takes all my listings and puts them over there, and I don't have to do anything else. I would pay $100 a month for that. I'd probably pay more, but that's not how it works. So if it's successful for you, let me know. Let me know how you do it, what you do with it, all that kind of stuff. No matter what, get yourself a comment, get yourself entered for the giveaway, like the video, all that kind of stuff, and we'll go ahead and kick it over to Future Drew to tell you who won the last giveaway. All right, Future Drew here with the giveaway. 65 unique comments. Let's go ahead and fire it up. Net Profit Reselling, Go Blue and Lions, and I commented on this one. Also, Go Tigers. Can't believe they made it into the playoffs. Actually, now that I think about it, game started at 4 o'clock. It's 4:26. What am I doing? So, Net Profit Reselling, reach out to me either through Instagram or the Facebook group. Links are in the description of each video. And if you have any needs for your shipping supplies, packing supplies, all that kind of stuff, anything that I use, there are links at the bottom of the video, especially your bubble wrap. Make sure you get it from American Bubble Boy. Even if you don't use my link, it's the best place, cheapest for what you're getting. Like I said, even if you don't want me to make a couple bucks off it, go to their website, use it anyways. If you haven't heard of American Bubble Boy yet, they are the best. Well, that's gonna be all for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Subscribe, share, and be good to each other. Just really neat. Hey, little feet. Do they ever really fix things? I have no idea what this is. What do I care? Let go. I'm good at this.